Reese's tomorrow at frickin'
Quit acting stupid. With
Bobby,
Sammy,
Rudy,
and
Andy. Hello and welcome to the latest episode of Quit Acting Stupid. I'm your host, Jamie Paredes, and joining me as always are my brothers, Bobby and Rudy. Say hello, boys.
what's going on?
All right.
¿Cómo
I gotta apologize ahead of time, but I'm gonna be using this back scratcher quite a bit because I have a monster sunburn that has reached the itching stage. I've lost a lot of sleep the last couple of days because anytime I rolled on my back, it would just be total pain. And so now I've reached the itching stage. So
I've heard there's a way that you can avoid that by I don't know. I think there's some cream that you can put on or something before you go out into the sun.
I did, and you can see the line in my back to where I could get what I got, what I could reach, and then there's like this wavy line, and then everything underneath it is just burnt to a crisp.
So you went on this trip by yourself? I see.
No, I did have Emily put some on me, but that was after the damage had pretty much already been done. So, yeah.
I wouldn't want to touch him either.
You wouldn't want to get my back?
No. If you told me, Rudy, can you get my back? I would say no. No, thank you.
No,
I would politely decline.
That is not something you would ask of another guy, but certainly you had your
But why though? But why?
But why what?
Why would you not ask another guy to do it? Like,
because it's gross. I mean, guys' bodies are disgusting. I mean, if it's
100%.
If it's not 100%. Like
100%.
lower back patches of hair, it's like hair on your shoulder, or it's like the rib cage hair. Have you seen the rib cage hair? Like that's bad, and especially if it's dark.
So go ahead.
No. I was just saying that's some of the disgusting things. I mean, you got those big old what are they? The not moles, but like what are they, gravy spots or age spot? I don't know what the hell
age spots. I'm getting one like right here, like really big.
You guys have age spots? Really?
I've got one, yeah. And my skin tags are starting to not just be like in the corner of my eyes and on my neck. They're like boom, right in the middle of my face, like starting to come out. And I'm like, what the hell, bro?
So, I mean, I wouldn't touch me with the 10-foot pole. Like, I mean, and then
well,
your
it's funny
skin's sagging at this point, right? Like
say that again.
Your skin is sagging at this point. When you get to be our age, like your skin is no longer like I have this little, we probably talked about it before. I got this little gobble thing going on here that I need to, I have issues with.
I don't think I can relate. Is that
you can't? I'm sure. Yeah, Bob, you look like you're not a day over 24. I mean, look at you.
Dude, I mean, yeah, there might be some wrinkles in the forehead a little bit, some faint lines, but I don't have saggy skin.
Let me go back just a little bit because Jamie, you said something like men's bodies are disgusting. Yeah. And I 100% agree with that. Yeah. But I would add that most bodies are disgusting. Like men, women, when you get to a certain age, everyone's pretty much disgusting. Like I want everyone to cover up. I went, this was probably 7 or 8 years ago. I went down to Party Cove to the Ozarks on Memorial Day weekend when everybody was out, and we went to I don't know what the names of the bars were, whatever, Frogs or whatever. And we're at this place where there's the swim up bars and everyone's in the pool. And first of all,
I'm guessing you were not in the pool.
No, I went in because it wasn't you guys. I mean, nobody's
with the shirt on?
Nobody's doing laps. Okay, nobody's doing laps in this pool. Everyone is standing in the pool, holding a drink. Like it's the most disgusting thing ever. Everyone's sharing the same body of water, and it's going in and out of everyone's butts and then into the next person.
Yeah,
like it's disgusting. But I went there, and it was gross. Like 97% of the people there had no business having a shirt off, or like surgery scars and hair and mold moles on the men and the women, like the women too. It's like, there's very few, like you see, whatever dating island show is on or whatever. Yeah, like chicks can look hot in bikinis and stuff, but those are the ones that are on TV that they've picked to be on TV. Like, not in the Ozarks, even on Memorial Day. Like, no, it was disgusting. And on top of that, everybody's walking barefoot in and out of the bathroom. People are puking. There was vomit, like, because everybody's drinking. You're in the hot sun. There's vomit. It was the most disgusting thing I've ever witnessed. And like I said, 97% of people need to keep their shirts on. I don't want to see it. I don't.
And that is why I stick to my neighborhood pool and the beach on vacation.
And that's why you guys make fun of me and call me Two Towels, but I'm gonna, because nobody needs to see any of this. It's just disgusting. It's for no one.
I don't know. I would take my shirt off. I don't have a problem taking my shirt off. It's
you're disgusting. You're
the
disgusting.
fact that I wear a swim shirt though, because I got to stay out of the sun.
Because you're a fat kid.
No, you jack. It's because I don't want the sun to. I don't want the sun to jack up my skin. As it is in the summer, when I'm out in the sun, I wear a hat, one of those.
Oh my god!
No, the coach's hats.
Fisherman's
hat.
A bucket hat.
Bucket hat. Yeah, I wear a bucket hat to keep the sun off my face. But even then, in the summer, I will get sunspots. So I'll get a sunspot like here, and one here, where it's like hyperpigmentation. So where here I have no pigmentation. In these spots, I've got real brown skin. Yeah. So it's but yeah, in the sun, I've got to wear those long sleeve shirts. Keep the sun off.
Wow. And you're admitting it on the show.
But
I'm a nerd, and I'm pretty proud of it.
I can also admit that I don't have saggy skin, unlike turkey neck over there.
You got different colored skin, though. You're all spotted up.
All right, wonderful.
Anyway.
So I broke my cardinal rule, I think, from past discussions we've had on the show, that I'm pretty much a swimming pool guy exclusively, because there's chlorine and you can, it's somewhat controlled. Now it's still the same water going up butts and stuff and then coming back to you. But I actually got in the lake. We went to Beaver Lake.
Yeah, well, that's disgusting.
It is disgusting, but here's my choice. Like, I'm on a boat for like 8 hours, and there are some beverages on the boat, and I'm like, at some point I'm going to have to pee. So like all my fears are all like coming together. Like, my fear of drowning, my fear of dirty water, my fear of pissing myself. So like I am like, you should have, I mean, if there was video, you guys would have a field day.
Can I have add another fear that when you urinate, your urethra is going to open up and then things can get in.
The brain eating.
Check out the big brain on bread.
Yeah, no, trust me, I thought about it.
They'll swim up your pee hole.
Yeah. And here's my 8-year-old daughter coming up to me in her floaties and like shaking me, like thinking I'm joking. And I look at her like, don't you touch me. Don't you touch me. Yeah, it was bad, but
I guess you could have also peed off the side of the boat, right? I mean,
no. There was, there were several people there that would not have worked.
It wasn't. I couldn't believe it when I saw the picture of you in the lake water. I'm just like, what is he doing? That goes against everything we've ever talked about.
I did take a little courage medicine beforehand.
Okay.
But that I think
marijuana.
I was so worked up that had zero effect. I was.
Your anxiety and your nervousness were combating all of the liquid courage.
So the few pictures that you've seen were the few instances that I wasn't tethered to the ladder on the boat. Everybody's out doing their own thing and stuff, and I'm like basically like my foot is hooked onto the ladder, and I got this floaty thing. I'm like, yeah.
So did you smoke? You smoke drugs?
No, I don't do that. But I did need some, some relaxation to be able to get in the water.
Cocaine.
I gotta say, peeing in the lake, yeah, it's kind of a freeing experience. It's something.
Again, the whole time I'm peeing, I'm thinking, what's getting in while I'm trying to expel this urine, this waste.
Yeah.
So your kids are swimming through your urine.
I was thinking about that too. You're pissing where your kids are swimming.
No, I mean everybody else is like an adult or like a experienced swimmer, I guess, and they venture further away from the boat than I did.
It's disgusting, regardless.
Yeah, it was just it was total fear and panic the entire time, basically.
Big dumb animal, isn't he, folks?
And here's what I'm thinking. I voice this as I'm there clutching onto this plastic inflatable kid, device or whatever. I'm thinking I'm putting my life in the hands of somebody in Taiwan that is putting together this cheap plastic and this netting. Like, I don't know who they are. I don't know if they had a bad night the night before. Maybe, their mom grounded them from the, video games, because they're probably 9 years old, child labor. They've been up, working, 80-hour weeks. And this person is putting together this flotation device that I'm laying on and could kill me at any minute. So yeah,
it's all disgusting.
Very stressful. So
gross.
Your family is gross. So
whatever. Anyway, I don't know how we got there, but
if you ever get a picture of me in lake water, just know that I am being forced to do that. That is not of my own volition. So.
I gotta say, it was pretty nice though. It was pretty. The weather was perfect. The boat, everything great, awesome.
What would have been better? A boat that had a bathroom on it. I think those are sometimes called yachts, but yeah.
Whose boat was it?
It was a pontoon boat.
Did you rent it?
It was rented? Yes. I don't own a boat. No.
No, I mean you were with other people though. I didn't know if one of them had a boat or
no. It was rented. I can see how people get a little enjoyment out of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was good.
Even amidst all the fear and anxiety, they can get some enjoyment.
Yeah. I got some. Eventually, I was able to kind of take in. I'm like, okay, I can see how people maybe enjoy this stuff, but then I would remember, oh my God, there is nothing but like I have no idea what's below me. Like how deep, like I will die if I let go of this.
There probably was a snake in that water that you were in.
Oh, sure. No, absolutely. Yeah.
A trouser snake.
Yay.
Anyway.
So yeah. But anyway, I went on a trip this weekend. Thanks for asking, guys. Appreciate it.
Don't.
But I do have to tell you, like it was a good time. I did this. I don't know if you guys have heard Mom and Dad mention because it was in Eureka Springs, Arkansas, and they mentioned that passion play. I think Mom's always talking about.
Sure.
And so I took Avery to it. I thought she might get something out of it, and so it was a good time. Great. It was everything that they said it was. It was really good. But it's so it's a lake. I mean, it's by a lake, and so it's all these windy roads, hills, up and down, whatever. And so this thing, as I'm taking Avery there, we get close to it, and there's all these windy roads. I'm thinking, you know what? There's no lights. Like this is going to be hell coming back at 10 o'clock at 10:30 at night.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And I noticed that nobody. So when the thing's over, everybody's leaving, and I'm like, okay, I'm leaving at the same time. I'll just tail some of these other people that are going. Well, at this one stop, everybody's turning left, and I'm the only one going right. So there's nobody else. Like I see no other cars once I turn, like, oh crap. Okay. Well, so I get to this part in the road where it's a sharp. It says the GPS says take a sharp left. I'm like, okay. Well, I can barely see, and so I take a left, and I'm going up this gravel road. All of a sudden, I'm like, whoa! This isn't where I'm supposed to be. Hold up. So and all this dust is behind me, so I'm like, okay. And I'm in this minivan, me and Avery. So I'm backing out. I'm like, okay, I'll just let this. And so the GPS is kind of adjusting itself. You know how it does, where it rotates, whatever. And so I'm like, oh, okay, here's the road that I'm supposed to go on. And so I go, and I'm like, okay, it's paved, whatever. So I start up this steep hill, and all of a sudden it reroutes. It makes that weird noise. It reroutes. And so I'm like, oh, crap, I've got the wrong road again. And so I'm going up this hill, and it's showing me that I go up to the top and then take another sharp turn, and it'll bring me back down. I'm like, okay, I'll just follow this. It'll get me to where I need to be. So I get up to the top, and that sharp turn back down is literally like, a 45-degree angle on this paved road that barely fits my van. And I have to try to maneuver it to get down the other way. And I'm like,
yikes.
Yeah, I'm like, Austin Powers trying to back up and go forward, back up. And so I finally get the van, pointed in the direction to go down, that it's telling me to go down this hill. And all of this, and so now my headlights are shining on it, and all I see is this it barely would fit the van. Like that's how narrow this road was. And then I could hear the scraping of tree branches on the van.
Hold on, is this your van or a rental?
No, it's my van. It's my van.
Oh.
So I'm going down, and I'm like, oh hell no, I am not going down. I'm not taking this van. It was like I was on an ATV and you're going through the woods or something. I'm like, this is not supposed to be a road, but it was paved at least. I'm like, oh hell no, I'm not taking this van down there I'm going back down the way I came. And so I start to back out, and then in my mind I'm thinking, at this point, Avery's like, Dad, are we lost? I didn't want her to see, because at this point I'm panicking. Like,
sure.
What the hell is going on? And so I start backing out, because I'm like, I'm not going down this road. And I hear more scraping on the tree branch. Like, that's how
the ripping and the tearing,
yeah, exactly. And then I'm thinking, it crosses my mind. I'm like, I don't know what's behind me. Like, I'm guessing. I could see my my reverse lights a little bit, and I'm kind of like, all of a sudden I think in my mind, I'm like, what the hell? What if I go down an embankment with my daughter in this van, and I have to call Emily, like, please come rescue me. Like, so I was panicking, because I was now no longer on, like, the back of my wheels were off the pavement, and so it was just on dirt. Like, it was, yeah. And somehow I got it going back down. So I went back down, and then just waited for some headlights and just followed them. And I'm like, oh, okay, now I see the street sign that I'm supposed to turn on. And I was so worked up.
I think your first mistake, if I may, I think your first mistake was not turning where everyone else was turning.
Well, nobody was there at the time. Oh, you mean going? Yeah, no.
You said you saw everybody turning left, and you go right.
Yeah, but no, I was supposed to go right. That's not where my cabin was. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
and nobody wanted to go to this so it was just you. Like, you couldn't take
Avery.
one.
I mean, I wasn't going to take Alicia. I mean, she's a ticking
Emily.
Well, she had to stay with Alicia.
Stay with Avery.
So yeah, so it's just me and Avery, and
so yeah, man, at that point, Jesus, take the wheel. Am I right? Like,
yeah, I would have been. There would have been some prayers said.
Dude, I've never been this worked up. And then I realized, you know what? I have a phobia of being lost, and I think it comes from when Mom lost me at the zoo, at the Kansas City Zoo, when I was like in kindergarten or something. Like, I have this thing where I get worked up if I get lost, especially, and it's worse when I'm traveling. So I got a lot of mental problems. I'd be a good case study.
Did we ever go to, like, the customer service desk at, like, a store somewhere, because we thought and they call Mom over the intercom in the store? Like,
probably.
I feel like there was a time we were lost, or
told to do that, but I don't know that we ever did that. I don't know.
Think we ever did?
Maybe. Oh, you know what was it at, like, Dolgen's or something, when we would go down there to pay a bill, and we would all just kind of separate, or like
It might be. I
Ventures
remember
or Kmart where we would separate. We'd go look in the toy aisle, and then we're like, "Hey, can you guys find?" It was always the three of us hanging out, but it was like, "Hey, I can't find mom and dad. Can you find mom and dad?" We're like, "No."
me being the youngest, I would remember I would get nervous, and you guys were a little more like whatever. And I was new to like being off on my own, and I'm like, guys, I don't see them anymore. I just remember going like walking down every aisle and looking, and guys, I don't see them. Like, yeah, I would freak out quite a bit.
I feel like that happened on more than one occasion.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, I think maybe I blacked it out, and like the only thing I remember is getting lost at the zoo. But I feel like it was more of a common occurrence than what I allowed myself to remember.
But now you bring that up, Rudy. I don't know if we ever actually went to the customer service and said, "Can you page our mom and dad?"
Yeah. I feel like we did once, and then mom was all mad at us. Like, I was right there, you idiots! Quit acting stupid, but maybe not.
I think it did happen at least once. Between Kmart, Venture, Dolgens.
Yeah, I'd be interested in.
I don't know. I just remember. I do remember adventures when we'd be there and they'd start turning off the lights.
Yes,
it'd be like, "Mom, we're supposed to go. Like, we got to go."
They're turning lights off.
Yeah,
like it's time to leave.
Like it's the club or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I really enjoyed the picture of you and your family dressing up like Western.
Yes, that was something else.
So those are really nerdy my whole life. I'm like, what kind of family takes those? I remember I'd have friends that have those in their living room, and I'm like, what? Oh my God, if mom and dad ever asked us to do it. But now that I'm older, that's all I want. And none of my kids will do it with me. Like,
really?
None of them will do it. Because now they're older, but yeah, like you with Avery and Elisa, you could just make them you're doing this now. So
yeah, I was prepared for you guys to unleash on me about those pictures. And so
I literally had that thought. I'm like, I bet Jamie is scared that we would make fun of him, but I really like them. That's something I've wanted to do for probably a couple years now.
Really?
And yeah, none of my kids, because it's so stupid but hilarious.
I think it was hilarious. It was so funny. I mean, let's zoom in here on some of these reactions. I mean,
yeah,
we was talking about how Alicia not real good with the gun control there. She just
Alicia needs. she's pointing that gun right at Avery.
Look at this face, mira la cara.
Yeah,
mira.
I guess Emily had told her, it's a different kind of picture. It's not, the smiley smile, picture. And she just took it and ran with it, I guess. So, yeah.
I think those are I think they're so funny, but I literally thought that, like, Jamie's posting these probably thinking we're going to rip on them.
Oh yeah.
Well, dude,
I think when you find out how much those things cost, like that, you'd even be more like.
Let me guess. You get you get a couple different shots?
Yeah.
100 was it like? I was gonna say 89, but I'm gonna say 118.
No, I think it was like 150, something like that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
150.
You're gonna have to teach your daughter some gun control there. She's pointing that right at the camera.
I know.
Mira, Avery, she was born to play in the Westerns.
Yeah, this was after walking, and Eureka Springs is probably the least handicap accessible place in the world. And so she was like all shaking in her wheelchair, like boom, 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 boom. Like it was.
Yeah.
So were
you guys downtown, like in the downtown area of Eureka Springs?
I guess.
We walked through there. Yeah, it was pretty.
Oh, so you've been there? You've been there?
Yeah, I've been to Eureka Springs. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we had a cabin up on a hill that.
Oh, that's right. You told me that.
Yeah. But their downtown area is pretty cool. There's like some haunted hotel down there too that you can do. But
yeah, we walked into some magic shop, and I think it was like Pee Wee. When Pee Wee walked into that magician's.
Yep.
Thing,
I was trying to think of his name.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Box for Pee Wee, and he brings out the box of new tricks.
So he had all that stuff. He had the fake cat poop and all that stuff.
Super stink gum. No,
but
super.
What was it?
I think it was, wasn't it? Or no?
It's got to be our clip of the week next week. Somebody find that clip.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
And I think the guy's his store though, it just had like a couple like I said, fake cat poop or whatever, but it smelled like urine in there. I was like, I gotta get out. The guy wants to do like all these tricks for us and show us all this stuff, and the girl, he's like, "Oh, you girls want to see another trick?" And like, dude, it smells like urine in here. I gotta go. It was rough.
Why did it smell like urine in there?
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure the guys
probably pissed in there.
Yeah, I don't know. But it's funny you mentioned Pee-wee, because going back to my story about getting home, I saw one of those signs where it had the arrow and it had the squiggly line, and immediately I thought of Pee-wee dressed up as a woman driving the criminal home, the prisoner, or whatever. Yep. And how then he would show up. They'd have a street sign where it was like all in a knot. That's what it felt like driving through those lake roads. It was awful.
Right.
But that's
I love that story.
Hey, nailed it.
I love that story.
But yeah, so yeah, awesome. I'm glad you guys like my pictures, and I think it's funny that you actually want to get those done, Rudy.
I can't remember where we were at. It was on one of our trips. And I asked the kids, come on, let's please, can we do it? And they were just like, not a chance. No.
You guys were naturals in those photos, though. I mean, from every last one of you, I was dying laughing. They were hilarious. Avery's expression, Alicia's, carelessness with the gun.
Yeah.
It was just great.
I guess this lady makes a killing doing those things, though. I mean, they had tons of clothes that you could put on. And it was something else. And they randomly had a stuffed coyote, like taxidermy stuffed coyote, and the lady let Avery pet it. And so I think there's a picture in there somewhere of Avery petting a coyote, and now she's like,
did you check your head for piojos? Putting that hat on?
I did not.
Look, put that cowboy hat on and
look at him. Do you think he needs to check for piojos?
That's true.
I just need to do one of these.
No tiene pelo.
All gone.
Pelon.
Anyway, so
well, that's disgusting.
You guys keep going. I'll look for that Pee-wee clip.
So let me tell this little story here, because it's not that funny, but not anxiety, my manic, not manic. What's the right word? My obsession, I guess, at this point. My obsession at this point. So we're at Mom's. Rudy, I think you had already left. I think sister-in-law Kaylee, she mentions that it's a sales tax holiday in Missouri, and we still need to get a laptop for Tomas. So we start putting two and two together, and we're like, well, and it was already getting close to time for us to leave anyway. So we're like, well, we're over here. There's a Best Buy. We should go over there right now and get our computer and get it sales tax free.
Mm-hmm.
So we get over there. We get in line. It's a very orderly process. We had this lady that helped us, and we needed not only a computer, but we needed a monitor, and we needed to have that monitor so we could pick it up in Florida, and a whole bunch of things. But let me fast forward.
Wait, you needed a monitor? I thought he was getting a laptop.
He is getting a laptop, but then like another monitor where you can have two screens set up.
Okay.
So you have
okay. Gotcha.
So just to get to the interesting part, sales tax holiday, right? I'm leaving. We get all the way home. I take a look at my receipt, and we didn't take the laptop home with us because the MacBook Air had to be ordered, and so that had to come from someplace else. But we bought it there in Missouri. Mm-hmm. I get home, and I noticed that they charged me sales tax on the MacBook Air and a couple of other things. So probably a total of $100 in sales tax. But it was a sales tax holiday, remember, for all these certain items. So I call so I was like, oh crap, she really helped us. It was a girl was great, but I call customer service on Monday, and they're like, first off, the first guy I talked to says, well, I think $500 is the limit. I'm like, $500 is the limit. I'm like, that can't be right. So I look on the Missouri website, $1,500 was the limit. So guy number one, he's already told me the wrong thing. Guy number two, I had him on the phone again Monday, and he's like, was trying as best he could. I really felt like he was trying to be helpful, but at the end of at the very end, he's like, you're gonna have to go back into the store and fix this. Well, I didn't have my receipt on Monday, so Tuesday I decided, all right, I'm gonna bring my receipt with me to work, and after work, I'm gonna go straight out there to Independence. mind you, I'm downtown, so I've got to go from downtown to Independence. And I walk in and I explain the situation. The guy who's the manager on duty at the time says, well, it's because the reason they charged you tax is because they had to order it and ship it to your residence in Kansas. And I'm like, wait a minute. So if I had just had it shipped right down the road here to my mother's address, he's like, yeah, we wouldn't have charged sales tax. I'm like, do you think that's something I probably should have been informed about, at the time? The whole point we were coming here was for the sales tax holiday.
Could you just return it and then
return it?
Sales tax holiday. I mean, it ended on Sunday, so Sunday was the last.
Well, that
day.
defeats the purpose. I'm returning it now because this is why you're going out of business, Best Buy.
It was also on sale though, so it was $200 off and no sales tax. So I wanted, being greedy, I wanted both the $200 off.
That's not being greedy. That's the rule. Like that's
right.
BS, dude.
But so if I return it, I'm returning a laptop I bought on sale, and I didn't get the benefit of the sales tax holiday.
No, they should still back it out and
so he tells me this, and mind you, I've already gone from downtown to Independence. Now I've got to go from Independence to Lenexa, where I live. So think about all the money I'm spending on gas to save $100. Not only the money, but then the time. It's taking me, half hour, 40 minutes to get out to Independence, another 30, 40 minutes to get home. And I had a guy on the phone. So I call customer service when I'm there in Independence, and I got somebody on the line that I thought was really trying to help me. I'm driving and I'm talking to him on the phone while I'm driving home to Lenexa. And I feel like, oh man, this is it. This guy understands the issue. He's going to really help me get this resolved. But he had to go offline, hey, let me put you on hold. I'll be right back. 45 to 50 minutes into this call, and after I had already arrived at home here in Lenexa, call ended. So pretty sure that 40 minutes, 45 minutes that I was, thinking that this was going to get resolved. Nope. So I still think I owe them a phone call. And at some point, how much time do you spend trying to get your? I mean, you know how we are with money. So
here's the thing: we should just call him out right here on the podcast, Mr. John Fuentes, store manager, Best Buy. Hey, this isn't okay. Like this is not okay. And I'm sure our buddy John can.
What about Darnell Tunley too from my class at Rockhurst? I think isn't he a Best Buy guy as well?
Yeah, I feel like John's probably a little higher though. He's
okay.
He was a store manager, and now he's.
I think you gotta clarify that John wasn't the one that Bobby was dealing with.
He was
no. John would just be somebody that I think you could call and say, hey man, look, here's the deal. We obviously bought this on no tax holiday, but because we, seems.
How much further do you push it though? I mean, how much time and energy? I mean, it's $100. So $100 is $100, but
yeah, to me, I'm pushing it till the end. I mean, no.
I mentioned it to a guy at work, that my whole ordeal, and told him the whole story. And yeah, I think he was sort of the opinion that, dude, just let it go, And I was like, no, you know what? At this point now, it's the principle of the matter. It's the principle,
right?
The fact that I bought it on the sales tax holiday,
right,
and still got charged sales tax.
Yeah, I'd be furious.
That's what sticks in my craw. I mean, it's just. Anyway,
no, I'd be pretty upset.
That's been my ordeal. So yes, I forgot. John Fuentes, reach out to me. Let's.
I'll send you his contact info.
Well, no, I'm sure he's an avid viewer. I'm sure he's watching.
Right? Yeah, he's probably
right. Sure.
You're listening right now.
Yeah,
John, we're talking to you. So.
Anyway.
Yeah. That's my saga. If you guys are still interested in the PB Magic bit,
let's do it. Play it. This will be our clip of the week. Since we don't have one. Go.
And go.
Clip of the week.
Or not.
Volume up. Why is the volume not staying up?
There we go.
Box for P. You improve wording power. Big blood, or is it?
Yeah.
Super stink ball.
Have some.
Shrunken head.
No.
Regular size.
No.
No!
Treat gum.
Okay.
Headlight glasses.
Yeah.
And direct from Australia, the boomerang bow tie.
Coming
red.
Yes.
Good
That was
stuff. I love that scene in that movie. Oh, so good.
Is that worth the wait?
It was.
Box for Pee Wee. Yes.
Yeah.
Very good. So that's what it was like in Eureka Springs.
Yes, that except for he didn't have as much cool stuff. Like,
And he had apparently a
smelled like
urine
pee.
smell. Yeah.
yeah.
Piss smell.
So, yeah. All in all, quality trip. Quality trip. Yeah.
Good deal.
What'd you guys do this weekend without me? Really? Okay. Good. I was told I did get some feedback from Kylie, my daughter.
Sure.
Who also she wants a piece of the fame that Dion, I guess, received. So she said she'd like to be on the show with him. But she did say that she was watching one of our episodes where we were talking about Alex Gordon, and she says that when we talk sports, that she kind of just tunes out. So another one that isn't a big fan of our sports talk. FYI.
And yet, guys that have one of the best shows, the New Heights podcast with the Kelsey brothers, they talk a lot of sports there. So
I don't know. I'm passing along some of the reviews. We're opening up the suggestion box.
We'll keep the sports to a minimum.
Well,
Anyway.
there goes my furry story.
Oh,
No,
yes.
you
Let's get
definitely
into
got
that. Let's get into some of these things that you sent us.
Yeah, so over the past week, Rudy has found some things on Twitter / X.
So yeah, there was a
I think Bobby's trying to give you your little your segue.
I was trying to set you up.
What was my segue? Go ahead.
Go ahead, Bob.
All right. So over the last week, and Rudy's done this now for the last few weeks, where he has a group thread on a group chat on Twitter, X, whatever it's called these days, for me and Jamie. And throughout the week, he'll send us some interesting stories or videos or clips. And boy, I was looking through some of them today, and they were pretty funny. You want to go through some of those?
Yeah, I'm going to start with this first one. This is the one I didn't download to the program here, so I can't really pull it up. I can show you on my phone, but it says breaking: TCU quarterback Josh Hoover is the first ever collegiate athlete to come out as a furry, per sources. So here is your TCU quarterback Josh Hoover.
Looks like a normal quarterback.
And this tweet says, "Can confirm this is me," from Josh.
So he's
Josh Hoover.
Everything you're doing is bad. I want you to know this.
Josh is literally a furry, huh?
He's a furry.
Okay.
Wow. Now I'm wondering, like, there's no more background than that, other than he admitted to it.
He's a furry, yeah. And I mean, so
we should have had him as a guest when we were talking about your furry experiences, Rudy.
I wasn't a furry. I was a mascot. I was Jeffrey Giraffe.
I mean, it's really the same thing.
I was getting paid. I didn't put it on for enjoyment. I was getting paid to be Brother Bear and Jeffrey Giraffe.
So I mean, to some extent, he obviously is very proud of that, because he says in his tweet, his whatever it's called, can confirm,
can confirm.
Me. But he has to also realize you as a quarterback are going to go on the road several times this year. What are you doing, man? You're going to get, I mean, I guess you're not going to get hassled any worse than you would already as the visiting quarterback. But I mean, dude,
do you guys
not
do you
good.
guys know
I'm a nerd, and I'm pretty proud of it.
Is TCU supposed to be any good this year?
I think so.
Middle of the pack.
Supposed to be decent.
But we just talked about how we didn't want to talk sports, and then we immediately go.
I know.
Yeah. Anyway,
Trying-
all right. Well,
trying to-
good on Josh. I mean, hey, be true to your be genuine. Be who you are. Just understand there's going to be some consequences that are going to come with it.
Yeah, this isn't too in-depth sports for Kylie. It's it's a little bit of an entertainment kind of.
Yeah.
But this is the last one that's kind of sports related a little bit. I don't know if you guys were big Key and Peele fans when they did the collegiate all-star football lineup.
Absolutely. Key and Peele, famous for the what I don't even remember what they called it, but
yeah, it was the East-West game or something. It
yeah.
was our college football game.
Yeah, and they really focused on the players' names and their personas. Their
right. So check out this tweet. It's or this TikTok, I guess. It's about a minute long. That kind of resembles their skit or sketch.
Looks like a Key and Peele skit this year. Here are some of the absolute best names in college football for 2025. Starting off hot, we got the realest Clark coming out of Kent State, followed up by Isaiah Bullardick out of Charlotte. Then we have Badger Hargett out of LSU, Crush Showers coming out of Southern Utah, Deed Capper in Wisconsin, Wing Green playing for Campbell. I'm gonna butcher this one, but God's Power Nuwawi out of Army. Then we have King Large coming out of SMU, which is an amazing name for an offensive lineman. He's gonna be followed up by Memorable Factor coming out of Duke. Then we have one of the all-time greats. He's been on this list a couple of times. Dude Person, Central Arkansas. Then we have one of my personal favorites on this entire list, Nitro Tuggle coming out of Purdue. Then we have this one, which I can't believe is real, Gideon ESPN Lamprin out of Bowling Green. Then we have Pig Cage coming out of Louisiana Tech, Hollywood Smothers at NC State, and Tommy Running Rabbit out of Montana. There's probably about 50 names for this year, but these are the best ones that I found. But personally, I'm going to say Nitro Tuggle is the best one on this list. But let me know which one's your favorite.
There's a couple that I didn't quite buy. I mean, they're supposed to be legit, but there's a couple.
What do you mean you don't buy them? You don't think they're real people?
Yeah, that's not their real name or what?
What was it? I can't remember what it was. Anyway, go ahead.
So I was going to say my favorite was King Large, and I think his parents really missed an opportunity, didn't they? I mean, if your last name is Large, I mean, his parents could have gone with a lot of different first names.
Yeah.
Richard?
Oh, come on now.
What, Richard? I mean,
yeah.
King Large is good, man. Pig Cage was my favorite, I think.
Yeah, but Pig is obviously a nickname. Like Hollywood Smothers, that was a nickname. But like the ones that were legit first names.
I don't think God's Power was not a nickname.
God's Power was not a nickname.
Yeah, that was legit.
Now, Tommy Running Rabbit, though, the dude's just Indian. Like, that's not.
I think the term is Native American.
Indian. No, actually, it's indigenous person. So, but anyways, I thought that was pretty funny. One of the other things I sent you guys this week, I guess this is sports related too. Not really, but
I realize that. But no, this one has a little bit more for those that are mothers out there. I'm sure we've got a lot of mothers that love to listen to our show.
It looks like a mom and dad are out in the backyard with their son, trying to teach him a little football skills. So mom went up against her son playing defensive back. Let's take a look and see how that turned out.
Think you got her locked down?
I'm nervous.
Let's go Vikings. No, I got it. Here we go. Ready. Blue, red China. Ready, set, hot. Juke. Oh my gosh! Oh! Absolutely cooked! Gritty! The ball's hitting the gritty!
She put him in a blender. He was digging his underwear out of his butt after that.
If I'm that kid, I'm like, Dad, what are you doing putting that out on TikTok or Instagram, wherever it was, Twitter? What are you doing putting that out there for the whole world to see that mom just toasted me like that? I mean, that's embarrassing. I mean,
that kid's gonna get beat up.
He's gonna go on his college reel.
And really, come on, kid. You had terrible footwork. I mean, you bit for the fake inside, and then your mom just totally toasted you. And mom, to her credit, look at this. I mean, mom's in a dress. Mom has no shoes on. let's say mom didn't have a sports bra on. So I mean, she's running and things are moving. I mean, and
things are knocking around.
And she still cooked her son. I mean, man, that's
The
embarrassing.
closing speed for that kid was just non-existent.
And hey, credit to mom, she caught the pass too. I mean, not that I assumed that she wouldn't, but you know.
And did you hear her say that's 2 for 2? So she had already cooked him once, and she said that's 2 for 2.
Put that man on the line of scrimmage. He is not going to be a safety. He's not going to be a defensive back. Yeah, he's in trouble.
The last thing I saw this week that I thought was funny that I sent you guys, and I don't know if you saw this or not. There's a report, and I think this is kind of a news report. I'll play what I've got here. It's like 33 seconds, but there was a guy arrested for. Well, here, you guys just watch.
Many people have come to me saying that they recognize the guy.
It felt like anywhere I moved, he kept following me. So I recorded just in case he was trying to say anything or do anything to me. But I definitely didn't expect him to do this. Like, what the actual...
Pretending to be, like, crouching down by a bookshelf and then coming behind me and smelling me. And he does the same thing to another girl in the video as well.
I was so freaked out when I turned around and saw him literally under me, so freaking close to me.
At least his name is out there, his face is out there, so people can be aware and cautious.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, first off, am I to understand this guy's been captured or caught now, right? I
mean, yeah, let's see. Oh, this is a different booty sniffer. Sorry. Well, I sent you guys one. I didn't even put this one. I didn't even do this video, but yeah, I heard that he was arrested. I'm trying to get confirmation on that, but
and if we don't use his name, that's fine too, because I think just the idea that in this day and age, now you got to worry. I mean, of all the things you got to worry about, you know, war in the Middle East. You know, potential constitutional crisis here in America. Now we've also got to watch out for butt sniffers.
Yeah,
I'd be flattered. I gotta say, I mean, for somebody to come sniff your butt,
I would rip one like right as he's down there, like, and just knock him out. But on that same thing, and I didn't share this with you guys, and I don't know if you guys have seen this one also on Twitter. Along the same lines of booty sniffers, there's a tweet. Former NBA player Dahante Jones. You guys remember Dahante Jones?
Dante Jones, yes.
Is it just Dante?
Yes,
I think so.
Former NBA player Dante Jones caught on hotel camera digging in his butt, sniffing it, and smearing it on the wall. Are you guys ready for this video?
Yeah, I've seen this one.
Let's do it. I don't know if I've seen this.
Former Duke Blue Devil.
Okay, here we go.
They must be so proud.
Yeah, get you some.
Wow. Okay.
Hey, sometimes you just got to know. You got. Do I smell?
He wiped it on the wall.
Yeah, well, that's disgusting.
Yeah, I guess that means he pulled something out.
Yeah, like you smelled it. What are you wiping? Yeah, something came out with
maybe like a dingleberry. I'm guessing. I don't know.
Dingleberry you could flick, I would think. You don't have to wipe it. That seems like it's smeared on his hand. So a lot of butt sniffer news this week, guys.
A lot of butt talk.
Yeah. That's my Twitter news for this week.
All right, well.
Also, if you guys have been following, I believe they caught him, is what I saw earlier tonight. I don't have confirmation on that either, but the I don't know if it's one person that's been throwing the adult toys onto the WNBA courts as they play.
I heard about that.
Yeah, so it's happened now. I thought 4 times, but I think I miscounted. I think it's only been 3.
3, I think. I think it's 3.
From what I understand, it's been 3. So,
but I think on the last one, Sophie Cunningham, who played at Mizzou, she got hit.
And it's funny because earlier this week, she made a tweet that said, "Hey, stop throwing these. Somebody's going to get hurt."
Yeah.
And then she gets hit with one. same week. So
shame. One shame.
But it sounds like they
How
caught,
do you-
caught the guy.
You know, hey, I got tickets, got my wallet, got dinner reservations. We got to bring our sex toy with us so that we can throw it on the court.
Like when I go to something at T-Mobile, I got to take my cell phone and everything, keys, put it in a bucket, go through the machine.
Yeah.
Where am I putting that at? I mean, well, I guess
In your pants?
it was a mail though. I don't know. I don't know how I got it in.
I mean, I can't imagine this guy's over 35 years old, because I mean, when you get closer to our age, I mean, do you really want to play? Like, I mean, let's say you get caught. Like, you want to know your plans for the evening. You know what I mean? Like, you want to know there's not going to be any surprises. If you get caught doing this, you're kicked out. You may be arrested. Whatever. Like, it's going to throw quite a wrench in your evening plans. Like, I can't imagine somebody our age being open to that. You know what I mean?
Okay. Breaking news. Give me the breaking news sounder.
Oh, no, we got some.
Do we really?
No, I can't find anything.
18-year-old Caden Lopez appeared in court.
God, he's got to be Mexican.
He's one of us.
I know he doesn't look. Well, Caden Lopez, 18 years old.
Yeah.
My thing is,
Go outside, nerd.
Those things aren't cheap. I mean,
oh really? How much they run, Rude?
Well, you got to remember, Jamie, he does live by himself, so
Are they glass? Are they the rubber ones? Are they?
It depends. If you get the ones with the suction cup that stick on like the shower doors, then out of my price range.
Does it matter the gender of the color of the toy?
How
does that make a difference?
Point is, I'm sure they're probably
$40,
35 to 50, maybe 60.
$40.
Yeah. And you're just going to get one and throw it on the court? Or is this your own personal stash? Or did you steal it out of mom's drawer? Or what, I don't know. A lot of questions. A lot of questions. We should get a breaking news sounder.
We do need a breaking news sound.
Now, or is it double-sided? Veiny? Like what is the different styles more expensive? Tell us, brother. What do you know?
I think the first two times it happened, they were bright green, I believe.
I think I do remember seeing that they were green. So that's an interesting color choice.
Okay.
But
this is funny. Never mind. I'm not even going to show that. I'm still on Twitter in the, there's some funny stuff out here on Twitter, but yeah, I don't know. They were green. They were not double-sided. They did not have a suction cup. So
just as Jamie said, the young man was not even 20 years old. What, 18?
No,
18. Yeah.
But like you said, that's expensive. Like, is he gonna at his Arby's job? Is he gonna be forking over $40 for a toy of that price range?
Yeah. Interesting.
When he could probably there are many other toys that he could buy, that I'm sure would be more in his price range, the price range of a 20-year-old.
Let me ask you something. Did you just say at his Arby's job? Arby's?
Yeah. I was just
where the slogan is "We have the meats."
Ooh, good one.
Pretty fun.
I didn't. Yeah.
No, I just stopped you because I actually ate there this week for the first time in a while, and it wasn't busy. It was like 2:00, and I feel like it was Monday, so I ate there before I went into work. And I don't, whatever. I got a French dip, but anyways, I'm in this Arby's right here, and it's just me. I think the manager is on break because she's sitting there like eating some Arby's food, but somebody comes in from DoorDash and. I'm sitting down eating my food and I can hear their conversation up by the register. And I heard him say like, oh, so how long have you been clean? He's like, I'm sorry, I was just eavesdropping. So he was coming in to get his DoorDash order.
Ooh,
and the workers were talking and he was just like, so I'm sorry. I overheard. How long have you been clean? And he's like, because I'm 1 year off of drugs. And then the woman the woman that worked there said, well, I was hooked on meth and I've been off for 4 years. And now all of a sudden they're just having this conversation. And I don't know.
Does that impact your enjoyment of your lunch at that point?
Yeah. Is it more enjoyable? Because there's no TV on with like news, like with a ticker at the bottom that I can read while I eat or anything. I'm scrolling through Twitter, but that goes off when I go to dip my fries or whatever. So this is my entertainment. And man, they were getting very in depth about, I told her, yeah, not just their journeys. There were somebody at home. Well, he's got an ankle monitor for the last 3 months and he can't leave the house. And it just blew my mind. Like, I wonder if Arby's management knew that this was my experience, that if they would be happy with it.
Get for everything after you go somewhere.
Yeah. In fact, when I left this Arby's and I was taking my trash to the thing, there was this bell. So it reminded me of like a cancer bell. When somebody beats cancer, they ring the bell. But I'm like, okay, yeah. So I'm like, what is this? And so I read it and it says, if you were satisfied with your visit, ring this bell. Like, because this is where I'm at and throwing the trash. And I read it, and as bad as I wanted to ring that fucking bell as loud as I could, because I was the only one in there, I was like, no, this wasn't satisfying at all. I just found out about your meth problem, and like, no. So
that detracted from your experience.
Right. So as bad as I wanted to ring that bell, I did not ring the bell. But yeah, you said Arby's and it just triggered me because I was sitting there and that happened. But
I don't know. I don't understand how that wasn't the first thing you mentioned when we all got on today, and we're talking about what happened this week.
Because I didn't. My list. I should have remembered more in depth about this woman's story. This woman and this man. They were, but yeah, they're everybody's fighting their own battles. So.
I guess so.
Wow.
Yeah. So
we got to talk about another death. Man, it seems like a lot of death lately, right? I mean, our favorite blonde from back in the what I'll say maybe late 70s, early 80s.
It'd be early 80s, I believe. Early to mid.
Lonnie Anderson passed away. Yeah,
she was the first one that made it move, I think, for me.
Man, she was a smoke show back in the
day. Yeah, well, that's disgusting.
Lonnie Anderson
playing with your dinghy
died at 79, I believe.
No, I believe it's 6. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. 8 years old, yes.
69 dudes.
So you guys, I mean, yeah, WKRP in Cincinnati, obviously, but we didn't watch that show that much, though, right?
No, we didn't. And I was just talking to a buddy tonight about it. I was talking to my buddy Brian about Lonnie Anderson, and the only thing that comes to mind when I think of Lonnie Anderson, first of all, I think of Burt Reynolds, but it's Stroker Ace. Stroker Ace was I don't know why we weren't into NASCAR when we were kids. We loved Stroker Ace.
Was she in anything else? I mean, like that, like other than.
Sure.
Wasn't she like in the Cannonball Run movies? Did she not make an appearance in those? Or I felt like back then she was in everything with Burt Reynolds, but maybe not.
I'll have to look up her videography.
Yeah, but I was talking to my buddy, and he was going on about WKRP in Cincinnati, and it was just something that came on after the Brady Bunch for us, and we were kind of like, that looked too 70s ish. That looked too old.
Yeah.
So,
well, there were no kids in it. I mean, that didn't. That wasn't our deal because.
Right, adults can't be funny.
Oh my goodness!
There she is. Look at that.
What a
I'm very aroused.
Whoa,
hubba.
Did you just say va 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 boom?
Yes, I
what are you, 94 years old? What is
the only thing he did? The only thing better he could have said was "wooga."
Wait, hold on.
Right before you said that, Bob, that's what popped into my head.
Exactly, me too. When he was saying that, I'm like, "Hauga." Oh man, good stuff.
Hold on.
No, but I thought about the scene, and I don't think we can play it. Or Bob, if
Hold
you
on.
could pull it back up, probably
Keep talking.
not.
Describe it. I'm working on something.
This scene in Stroker Ace is.
I got a still.
You know, I don't.
Still.
There you go. So basically, he's raping her, and we all laughed at the time. This was the early '80s. She passed out. She did make it clear before she passed out that she was interested.
Yes. Yeah. So in Bert's defense, yeah.
In Bert's defense, she did make it clear she was interested. But I think once she passes out, game over. Like, I think that's where it ends, Bert.
The scene is comical for so many reasons, but obviously it's the character Stroker Ace. He's talking to himself and really trying to convince him that it's okay for him to help her out of her clothes even after she's passed out. And again, different time. I mean, somebody could look up when this movie came. I think it said 83. So, I'm 9 years old. I mean, yeah, like Rudy said. I mean, things.
Well, look at that bedspread. That's definitely an 83 bedspread.
But yeah, I mean, that seen through a different lens today. Yeah, that was Bert. Not okay.
When he kept
A Night at the Roxbury.
Oh man, I don't know if I've even seen that all the way through.
Who was in it?
Lonnie Anderson
was
in
in
Night at the Roxbury.
Huh.
And All Dogs Go to Heaven. But like, why would she be a voice actress?
I know. We want to see those jugs. Can't see those jugs as a cartoon dog. Yeah, but when Bert kept popping into the scene, like it was funny. It was, but yes,
yeah,
and he is raping her though. So,
yikes! But
we frown on that.
Yeah, that's frowned upon these days.
Yeah.
So
should I not have done that? Yeah, no, I don't.
Right.
Yeah, she was in nothing like famous. There's some Barnaby Jones episodes in 1976.
When I was Googling her or YouTubing her, a lot of her like late night
Googling her.
Show,
Googling her.
Yeah, a lot of her late night.
Ogling something different.
Right. But yeah, a lot of her late show appearances were on TV. Stroker Ace, man.
She strikes me as one of those people, kind of like Paris Hilton, who is just famous for being famous.
Or like Pamela Anderson, just famous for being an attractive blonde. I mean,
Pamela Anderson's been in some.
She was in a video that Rudy had with Tommy Lee back in the day.
I did have that video. He honked the horn with that thing. Yeah, I had it. How did I get it? It wasn't through Blockbuster. I feel like maybe it was through Blockbuster. Like it got returned. I don't remember how I got it, but I did have the Pamela Lee, Tommy Lee, Pamela Anderson tape. I had that. I bet it's in a box somewhere. I mean, I didn't throw it away.
He's gonna send it away to one of those companies that puts it on a USB.
Yep.
Like, oh man, these VCRs are going the way of the dinosaur. I better get this thing off VHS.
I don't remember how I got it because I didn't buy it. I didn't purchase it. I came,
that would be disgusting.
Yeah, that would be gross. I don't remember how I had it, but yes, I did have it, and probably still do. Honestly, it's probably in a box somewhere. But
so would that scene in Stroker Ace? That would have been like the first like hardcore scene. I mean, again, it wasn't even hardcore, but I mean, wouldn't that have been like the first growing up? Yeah, I'm trying to put myself in 83. That I would have made me about 9 years old, 8 or 9. Dude, that had to be like some of the first.
So it came out in 83, probably at the movie theater. So it didn't probably hit the home box office until 84, 85. Yeah.
Otherwise, so we would have no reason to watch a NASCAR movie of any kind with unless she was in it.
But didn't he drive for a chicken company too? And so he, I think there were some funny parts to it. I mean, there was a lot of funny parts, right? I mean,
it was a comedy. Yeah, sure. Comedy. It had Ned Beatty as the crew chief, I believe. Or no, Gomer Pyle, whoever.
Jim Neighbors. Jim Neighbors.
I don't know if Dom DeLuise
Dom
was in this
DeLuise,
one.
I don't think he was in it. I think
That
you're
was
thinking
Cannonball
Cannonball
Run.
Run.
That's Cannonball Run, yeah.
But
Like-
Jim Neighbors was in it. He was the crew chief.
Yes, he was the crew chief. Ned Beatty was like the owner, I think.
I'll watch
Question.
anything with Dom DeLuise in it.
Does anybody know, is Ned Beatty still alive?
I believe he's dead.
Jim
That's how
Neighbors.
many? Wait, Jim Neighbors or Dom DeLuise?
Jim Neighbors and Ned Beatty. I'm asking about two different guys.
Oh, Ned Beatty. Okay, so what are your guys' guesses on Ned Beatty? Is he alive or dead?
I'm thinking he's
I'm gonna
dead.
go-
No. I'm thinking Ned Beatty's still alive.
I'm gonna go alive.
Incorrect. Died June 13th, 2021.
Okay. Now Jim
So-
Neighbors, I'm pretty sure is deceased. That's Gomer Pyle.
All right,
I'd say dead. I'd say dead.
I would say dead too. I haven't pulled it up yet. Here we go. Died November 30th, 2017.
Yes. I mean,
Sweet,
my thoughts
yeah.
first. T's and P's.
Golly. Good stuff.
Yeah, we should have a little dead or alive segment.
Yeah, we
should.
absolutely should, because the older we get, the more I'm
I
like,
don't know. Yeah.
that guy certainly has to be dead, right? And
Right. So there were two. Speaking of Pamela Anderson, guys, I went and saw the new Naked Gun last night. Was it last night?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because we didn't record last night. And so
how was it?
yeah. It was good. But kind of like Happy Gilmore 2. I mean, no, it was better than Happy Gilmore 2. There are a lot of people out there that really liked Happy Gilmore 2. I mean, whatever.
I heard it was just the worst movie ever. Blah blah blah. I thought it was okay.
It brought all the people back, but
That's
you
some really
also
stupid
didn't.
parts. There's some really
You
stupid
didn't like.
parts.
It was worse than Coming to America 2.
About the same.
I think. I don't know. A lot of these sequels of old movies are just like, just give me the returning characters, show me how old they are, make me feel good inside. Yeah.
They're just doing it for us.
But Naked Gun had some solid. I mean, the recycling jokes, but there were some new ones that were really good. But it's that same dumb. Like I loved it. It was great. Like
It looked good.
I
It
remember
looks good.
the one. I don't remember which original Naked Gun, because there were 3 of them, right? There was Naked Gun, then 2.5, and then 33 1/3. But I think it was the first one when he said, like a midget at a urinal, I was going to have to be on my toes, like that kind of joke. So there were a lot of those, a lot of copycat jokes from the first one.
Yeah.
But still really good. I thought Liam Neeson did a good job. Pamela Anderson did a good job.
And see, I think I had mentioned, I don't know if it was on the show with Happy Gilmore, how just stupid, because some of the stuff was just too unrealistic. Like when, just for whatever reason. And then I think back to the Naked Gun in the original, didn't they have Reggie Jackson as a robot or something? Or like
I must kill the queen.
That was stupid. Like that was
but
like
that was cool because they had the Angels uniforms. They were Enrico Palazzo was the
Enrico
Palazzo. That was such a good movie. But yeah, no, I mean it's stupid. But like the Happy Gilmore, like on Happy Gilmore 2, when he was on that the green that was moving, I'm like, all right, this is dumb. Like, what are we doing? But you're right. Reggie Jackson becoming a robot. He wasn't a robot, but he got hypnotized by
something stupid.
Like that makes it better. No, he wasn't a robot. Come on, you're making it sound stupid.
Come on. Yeah, it was more realistic than that. He was hypnotized.
You're right. I mean, it's dumb. It's dumb.
Yeah, sure. But anyway.
But anyways, I enjoyed it. It was pretty funny movie. So
I look forward to seeing that eventually. I was a big fan, big Leslie Nielsen fan.
Yeah, so it was good. It was good. They mentioned him. Yeah, I won't give any hints, but
Gotcha.
good movie. So,
all right.
You guys see
Are we
anything?
moving into recommendations? I know we're talking
Recommendations. I will throw in there too. We went to Chiefs camp last week, and did I say this on the last podcast that Manny and I tried to go see Fantastic Four after training camp? slept through the whole thing.
I don't remember if you said it on the show or.
Yeah, I don't know if it made it onto the show because we had Claudio last week, but yeah.
And I go on Tuesdays because they're $6. But Jamie, I wasn't paying attention, and this one was $14 because it was on a giant screen.
Oh.
And I looked at the lady. I'm like, "Well, do you have any other ones that aren't on a giant screen?" She's like, "Yeah, in an hour, dude. The only one at 2:00 is on a giant screen." I'm like, I'm like, "All right, let's go."
So you paid double. You paid $14, more than double.
No, well, I paid for Manny too, so I paid $30 to get in,
so that you could go take a nap.
The most expensive nap I've ever. And I woke up enough to see, like, okay, that happened out. I couldn't even piece it together to know anything about the movie. Had no clue about the movie, but yeah, I missed it all.
Okay,
yeah,
good times.
So. What about you guys? What did you guys see?
I'll be the first one to throw it out there. I was waiting for it. There's rarely anything I wait for, and I'm just so excited to watch. But the SEC documentary on Netflix, Any Given Saturday. Tomas and I watched the first 3 episodes. I'll be honest, I was only awake for the first 2.5. That last episode was kind of falling asleep there.
How many are there total?
7, I think.
7.
And
okay.
Yeah, we were. I mean, it was fantastic. It was phenomenal. Just the first 2.5, 3 that I've seen already. It just does a great job of creating some drama and taking you behind the scenes of the programs and just talking about how how much the different programs, football programs, mean to the cities that they're situated in. So, episode 2 was all about the University of Florida and kind of their quarterback dilemma that they had last year, and so. Obviously, we were with Tomas getting ready to head off to the University of Florida next week. We were all eyes on that one, and then episode 3 was pretty cool too because they did a little feature on Vanderbilt. So you do see, although Mizzou wasn't one of the teams that they followed for this documentary, Mizzou makes an appearance. It was at the game, Jamie, that we were at, Vanderbilt and Mizzou.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Were you guys in it? Were you guys in the Netflix?
We were not in the Netflix documentary. But no, you know who was? I mean, I felt like I was because I was living vicariously through Diego Pavia, who they featured prominently in the third one. And so yeah, he's one of my favorites. I mean, I don't care what team he's on, he's going to be one of my favorite quarterbacks. I mean, dude,
okay, cool.
5'9", 5'10". I mean, and does not look like a prototypical quarterback. But
you said that's episode 3. I've only seen the first episode, and I like you, I loved it. I was just it was South Carolina and LSU.
Yeah.
So I've seen the first episode. It's really good. But
episode 2, like I said, all about Florida. Episode 3 talks a little bit more about some upsets, about some underdogs, I guess we'll say. So
cool.
The other thing I saw too that I will recommend, I see that it's pretty highly rated on Netflix, but Anita and I started watching The Hunting Wives. I don't know if you guys have seen this.
I have not.
So Kim's watched it and she's like, dude, I think you'd really like this I think you'd really like it. Let's just say that. So I'm like, all right. So the last night, I'm like, all right, let me see what this is about. Boom. Episode 1 rolls right at episode 2. And I'm like, oh my God, it was like 2:30 in the morning. I'm like, I got to go to bed. I got to stop this. So I'm 2 episodes in.
I think I might be 3 episodes in. I mean, yeah, it is one of those where I'm like, dude, I want to see what happens next. I mean, this is
like a show.
It's a series. It's a TV series.
7 episodes as well. 7
episodes. The premise is they've got a family. I don't want to give too much away, but a family has moved from the Northeast, specifically Boston, I think, or Cambridge, down to Texas, and it's showing how there's a bit of a culture adjustment that has to be done when you're moving from the Northeast to Texas, as you might imagine. But it is interesting. It is.
I'll cut all that stuff that Bobby said out. Lots of chi-chis in it. Lots of chi-chis.
So my wife is like, oh, well, this is why you want to see it. And I'm
girl,
like, no.
Girl on girl chi-chis.
No. I'm like,
I love women.
Listen to me. Look, I like a good story.
Nah, I want to see chi-chis.
But the fact that it has gratuitous nudity in it is just a plus. I mean, that's...
and so it's familiar faces. People you've seen before. The one girl's from Pitch Perfect. The other one you've seen in a bunch of movies, and now they're naked in front of you.
She was in Couples Retreat.
Right. The wife
Alan
of
Ackerman,
Couples
the
Retreat.
taller one.
Yes, Malin Ackerman.
The Lord is my shepherd. He know what I want.
I'm trying to talk and find this.
Bucket naked.
But yes,
Fucking naked.
nakedness. So that's why I watched it, and it has not disappointed. Let's just say that. And it gives you it teases you. It gives you a little bit, and then here a little pico, here a little pica, and then and I'm wanting the give it all to, but no, I got to keep going to the next one. So
settle down there. Settle down.
It's interesting, but yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be forced to watch this by myself going forward, or if my wife's going to continue watching with me. Because at one point, Tomas was watching it with us too, and he's like, I think he's into it for a variety of reasons. But yeah,
I would have been like, hey, son, you're going to have to leave. Like I would be uncomfortable watching that with my kid.
Anita said she was kind of uncomfortable. Should I have put my hand over his eyes? Remember,
yes,
mom and dad would try and
yes,
block our eyes out.
They would cover our eyes during Chi-Chi's.
Quit playing with your dinghy.
I couldn't watch that with Manny. That would be awful. I'm like, no, dude, you got Netflix in your room. Go watch it in there.
Look,
nasty.
I'm watching this show right here. And if you're going to sit down, then so be it. But I'm watching it. I'm not turning it off because you're sitting here. So
The little baby's all grown up.
Exactly.
I don't think I'd be able to enjoy it the way I want to enjoy it with my son there.
Meaning with your tissues and your lotion? I mean, what do you do?
All right.
Scratchy tissues. Anyway, Jamie, what did you what did you see, Jamie? I just
hold on. Before we get to Jamie, the other thing I saw was Poop Cruise. I know I'm about 3 weeks late on this deal, but pretty phenomenal.
So, are you hungry for poop lasagna?
And then it seems like all I've seen on my timeline the last week are like people on Facebook that have gone on cruises. I'm just like, ooh,
never.
I'll
never do it.
I want to go back. I want to go back on one. They're great.
Gross.
Oh, dude.
And for those, every time we mention it, I talk about poop lasagna. So it's been out long enough. So they had a guy they were interviewing, and he said that the toilets weren't working or whatever. So they would just like poop, and then they would layer like
paper
on top of it, and then poop another layer, and lay more paper, and they would just stack it, and it was like a poop lasagna. And it's funny, before he said the words poop lasagna, I was literally thinking that's like a poop lasagna. Awesome. It was the greatest. I love it. Poop lasagna. But anyway.
Well, to kind of piggyback off of that, I've kind of gotten into those train wreck things on Netflix. I watched the train wreck Storm Area 51.
I want to see that one.
It's pretty good. I had forgotten all about that thing. And for those of you that don't remember, it was probably like 10 years ago where somebody
long ago?
I think so. Some guy basically I don't know if it was Facebook at the time. I think so. Made like an event where like everybody was just going to storm Area 51 so they can see the aliens or whatever. And the idea was that there'd be so many people that they couldn't kill everybody. And so they would eventually get in. And it just kind of how it all took off and how, it evolved from being originally a joke into, what it eventually became. And that's something I was like, I remember it happening, but I don't remember how it ended or how it,
Me
what
either.
all that was.
That's why I kind of wanted to stop you because I want to see it. But
I won't go. I won't say much further. But so I that was a quick watch. That's what I like about those is they're not like several episodes long. It's just a quick.
Yeah.
They also have one. They also have one on Balloon Boy that I was kind of
exactly. And so I started that one, and I'm about 10 minutes in, 15 minutes in, and because that was another one. I remember that happening, but I'm like, was there really a boy in there, or was it fake, or did he die, or what? I couldn't remember what happened.
I remember that the boy wasn't in there, but I don't remember. I don't remember how it got mixed up, misconstrued. Like he was in the balloon, and then turns out he was on land the whole time. I don't know if it was the boy or was the dad in on it. Like I don't know. I can't
so I'm finding all that stuff out. So those are pretty good. Those both were. I guess I haven't finished the Balloon Boy one, but and then I started that SEC one too, but I've only a couple minutes in.
Well, while you're there, because I've started that SEC one, I've started quite a few things. Because also on Netflix, it's the 20th anniversary of Hurricane Katrina, and And I'm sorry, it's not on Netflix. It's on Hulu, because Netflix is about to come out with a 20-year anniversary. I think it comes out August 22nd or something. But that's more about, we're talking to survivors about what they're doing now. No, there is something on Hurricane Katrina on Hulu, and I will pull up the exact name of it. But it's like I want to say it's like 4-episode documentary on Hurricane Katrina, and it's awesome. It does the timeline about, I've only seen the first 2. It's called Hurricane Katrina, Race Against Time. And there are, let me see, how many episodes are there? I think there's, hold on. This isn't good.
There's 5.
There's 5 episodes. 5 episodes. It's on Hulu, and I've seen the first 2. I'm in the middle of the third one, and it gives you the timeline. Like, it's showing the mayor telling everybody to get out of the city, and then it shows a guy like with no legs in a wheelchair. He's like, how am I supposed to get out? Like, where am I going to go? Like, what,
right.
This guy's, he has to be dead. Like, but then it's funny because the hurricane passes and stuff, but then like the water starts rising like at a crazy rate, and people weren't understanding that the levees had broke yet. And there's video of this. Like, I can't imagine being in that situation. It just blows my mind. But it's the video and the live interviews. It's all working. It's a great documentary so far. And so check it out. I'm going to try to finish it. I wanted to have it finished before I did this podcast so I could recommend the whole thing. But yeah, so far so good. I can't imagine it going sideways or anything. So check it out.
Added it to my queue.
Yeah. So really good on Hulu.
Okay. All right. Do we have a Quit Acting Stupid award?
Crap. I don't.
I'd say the guy throwing the toys onto the court.
It could be or it could be the butt sniffer, any of those. Take your pick. I will say 10 minutes ago, I turned 47, brothers.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
Did we forget about it again? We forgot about your birthday again.
Yeah,
just like old times.
Gonna get you a Mad Balls.
Nothing new. Last year's episode, we played the Mad Balls commercial, I believe.
I think we did.
Oh, yeah, I think we did, didn't we?
We sure did. So I just wanted to mention that on air for posterity reasons, just so we.
Ooh, I made up posterity.
I think he said posterity, but we'll overlook that.
No, I said posterity.
Okay.
All right. Anyway.
Well, happy birthday.
Yes, happy birthday, brother.
Thank you.
This means I don't have to send you a text. So there you go.
Exactly. I don't have to put anything on Facebook or anything like that.
No. Oh, man, I can't wait to start counting them. Let's see if anybody got in within the last 10 minutes. I'll let you guys know.
Damn.
Uh-oh. They're roll in now, guys.
Oh, Jesus.
All my happy birthdays. Here they come. All right.
So we'll give it to the butt sniffer. Quit Acting Stupid. Mr. Butt Sniffer. All right.
Also, never mind. We can end it.
Are we done?
Yeah,
right.
we're done.
We're gonna put a fork in this thing.
I think so. I think we're good.
Well, I appreciate everyone joining us. All tens of our viewers. We thank you for your support. Don't forget to like, subscribe, add us. What else?
Don't at me, bro.
Don't.
You said add us. Okay.
Add us.
Real quick, I saw a shirt that said at the gym. It said, what did it say? Don't come at me, bro. And then it had the come at crossed out, and it said something else very vulgar. And I was like, yeah, you could probably figure it out, but it was pretty. Yeah, I saw this at the gym. Some guy was actually wearing it out in public. Anyway, go ahead. Made me think of that.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Sorry.
All right. Well, for my brothers, Jamie and Rudy.
LeBron
James. Until next time, quit acting stupid.
Not to get into too much troubles, okay?